Hey guys, Young here. As promised, I was coming on to do another episode. I've got a couple friends in here. This is going to be a much longer episode than normal, so be prepared for that. Okay. So same strategy as before. I'm going to move off to the sides so that I can show you guys. Actually, now that I think about it, this was on that video that it didn't record properly. So this is a process of elimination. So you're going to cycle through all of the possible combinations, and then you get cubes based on that. It just involves a lot of clicking combinations, and I'm trying to focus on talking and doing this at the same time, and it's making that aspect a little bit harder. There we go, 2 in a row is pretty good. Although this is overall teamwork, I've always been curious to see what the individual tallies were on this one. Let's see. Okay, well, there we go. GG, guys. I'm wondering if I should pick a few tile takeover. I'm not a huge fan of this one, but I will show you guys a good strategy for doing it. I'm not a big fan of any of the tile games in general. This one's not as bad as the other one. So when you walk these, you want to walk on the black line in between them, because when you do that, you take over 2 tiles at once. And then, okay, well that person's doing that one, so I'm just going to come down this lane. And just like with the cloud control game, it is more important to make sure that every tile gets covered than it is just making sure that the other team isn't getting more colors. So if you see a gray square, go and get that gray square. That is important. I feel like my team might win this one. Just this sinking suspicion that I've got looking around the board here. We definitely dominated this one, 146 to 23. I think that's definitely the most one-sided I've ever seen that one. But yeah, there you go. There's basic strategy in a more balanced game. Walking and getting 2 sides at once is going to be much more impactful. What is going on with you? You look awesome. Where did you get that? That is really cool. Okay, Outbreak, same strategy as before. I know I've covered this one in a video before. Basically, you're going to get on the rooftop as quickly as you can. Whoa! Nope. Okay, this is where you do not want to be during this game. Okay. So now we're on the roof that we want to be on. And then we're just going to hang out here. Remember, the bolt direction is this way. So if the zombies start coming up over here, we are going to run that way. It's looking like we're pretty safe though. We'll only need to survive another 12 seconds. As always, I do appreciate the fact that you guys are taking the time to watch this. I am still open to do whatever mini games you're wanting to see, even if I'm not good at them. Which actually reminds me, there is a game that was requested. Balcony Bolt. And to play it safe, that I actually have time to show in the video what to do, we're going to pick it twice in a row. Paint to Perfection, same thing as we did last time with it. Let me see, I'll stand off to the side. That way you guys can see a little bit better. Do all of one, well, here. Do all of one color first. Is that right? No. Sorry, I have to match the shades up. I do normally do this a lot faster, but yellow is easy because it's nice and bright. One of these isn't right. Hold on. Sorry, I think this one. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. Colorblind moment. It's okay. We got through it. They are different shades, so it's not impossible to do if you're colorblind. I have a lot harder time on the night version of that than I do on the day. Shades are a little bit darker and they tend to blend a little bit more while I'm playing. I think I am going to go with a different outfit, so the next video you guys may see me wearing a different outfit. Now the basic strategy for Balcony Bolt is like the first game that we opened up with, where you're doing the sequence with the buttons. What you're wanting to do is process of elimination. When you walk into a room, remember where you came in, remember where you exit. There's only one correct door to make it to the stairs for the next floor, and then there's only one correct door to actually make it to the balcony. So we're going to come in, process of elimination, come into the right, we're going to exit to the right. Same room, so we're going to enter to the right. And instead of that door, we're going to go to the next one. Same deal. Door on the left. Okay, now we're in the kitchen. We're going to go to the door to the right. Door on the left. And then we'll go to the door... Well, Sally won. Okay. Well, it's okay. We're doing it again for this... This is the exact reason why I queued it up more than once. I want to show you guys how to do it. Sometimes it is... I mean, it comes down to luck. A lot of it. A lot of it comes down to luck. I only win this game about 1 in every 10 times that I do it, but that is a pretty... pretty good win rate overall for this game, considering Sally is naturally really good at these games. I've competed against Sally several times. Let me just test something out real quick. It did bring us into the kitchen. Okay, so there does seem to be a set pattern. That's interesting. Door on the right. Door on the right. Door on the right. Okay. Whale. Door on the right. Okay. Oh, I did it! There we go. So there you go. There's how you do Balcony Dash. So, I'm glad I queued it up the second time so I could show you how to do that one. It seems like there may actually be a set pattern to it, which is interesting. I didn't realize that that was going to be a thing. Let's see. Crumble Island is one that I've not done that we should definitely cover. So... get that queued up to do. Alright, 32, 36, 12, 19, 9, 8. As I've told you before, always look at these first. 33 was not one of the ones that I'd read off before. It's 31. There it is. I don't have time to make it to it, but it's right ahead of us there. So that's luck of the draw. Like I said before in the first video when I did that one, you do not have time to full circle that map. So it does come down to luck quite a bit. Do some Crumble Island. There is a set strategy to this one. I picked this one because the lines are a little more defined. It makes it easier to do. I'll show you what I mean here in just a moment. Okay, so you see all these lines? What you're wanting to do is get yourself in the corner. That way if this one falls, I clip onto these over here. If this falls, yep, just like that. So that's the exact reason why I did this. Now I'm going to work my way to this corner. As long as you stay on the line. Well, I was a little bit off of it there. But that's the basic strategy. Now as you can see, I made it to 9 seconds left on the clock. That is the best way to stay alive on that one. I've been burning through a lot of Robux showing you guys these. Alright, let's see. What else do we need to cover here? I'm going to try and cover as many as I can. Lane jumping and laser cutting are both some that we need to do. Clear Side is a glitchy game that I'm not a big fan of, so you're not going to see me going for that one ever. You're never going to see me pick any of these games, the Marble Madness or whatever, because well, this one's not as bad as they have been in the past. Main idea to win this one is to just continue bouncing them towards your opponent's side. Got 4 balls in the corner here, guys. Come on. Yeah, there you go, Sally. Yeah, any of these games where the balls glitch out a lot, like, and you see it happen. I mean, you're seeing it happen here a little bit too. I'm not a fan of these games. There's a bit too much going on for I guess for the engine to handle it. You see all those bags lagging over there. Okay, well, GG both teams. We'll go ahead and play a few more games here. I have no idea how long this video is going to run, so just bear that in mind. This is going to be a much longer video than any of the rest of them up to this point. Lane jumping, basic strategy, and I think I've shown you guys this one before, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and cover it now. Is you're going to follow the first car, and then you're going to cut across the lanes from there. It's not the most efficient, but it is the safest method. I messed up. I should have just gone for it. But yeah, that's how you win those. So. And then laser cutting. It's another one I really wanted to cover with you guys. Let's see, I should have started doing this sooner. Let's see. Have I shown? I think I have. Actually, slippery sledding. That's one that we do need to cover. So for this one, I like this lane right here. I have noticed the majority of the time, this is going to be your empty lane, is the one second from right. It's not every game that it's like that, but an overall pattern is I've noticed that that is the best place. And you do the same strategy with the leading, doing this. You lead the direction you're going to be needing to head in. And being in the center lanes makes that much easier to do. Going straight from the right to the extreme left is not efficient for staying alive. Jump. And you want to be in the last 15 seconds, especially when you're leaving a lane, walking down and then walking up into it, because that gives you the most time to adjust the lane that you're in. Alright, so I queued up the slippery sledding. Let's see what else we're going to do here. I messed up on this one last time, the only one path, but I don't think it's really necessary to show you guys that one. We'll do Skewer Shuffle after this. So for this one, you press forward to move forward. One of the things that I do that's a little bit different than what everyone else does is I slow down and start heading the other way as I come up to these corners. It gives me a lot more control, and I tend to either win or stay close to the front of the pack. And one of the other things that you're going to want to do is hit that lane. I'm going to end up getting hit by people coming around the corner. I went a little too fast there when I was coming into it, but slow down. Okay, I'm not that far behind. Slow down around the corners, maintains control and speed as you go around it. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it really slows you down when you just bust into a corner real hard. There you go. I'm usually first or second on that one. I think that, yeah, that time I was second. So, let's see. Queue up another game real quick. I have won the Black Hole Scramble once. That was very difficult. Let's do the Aztec Adventure. I like that game. Took me a little while to figure it out. It is one of the parkour style games, so I do believe I've mentioned this before. This is the safest place for you to be, is right here. Gives you the most time to react and move out of the way. And I'm the only person left alive. Usually you see a lot more people make it through this. Oh, Sally left. I was about to say, that's odd that Sally didn't make it, but Sally left the game, so Sally's back. This game gives you plenty of time to react, and standing here, you can easily move out of the way regardless of which way the skewers are coming from. I always recommend walking to the center of whatever block you're moving to. Alright, so we're doing the Aztec Adventure next. Oops. Let's see, what are we doing after that, though? Again, trying to cover as many of these as I possibly can. Downhill roll is not a difficult one. I believe I've shown you guys that one before. Go ahead and do the only one path again. And then after that, we can do the conveyor conundrum. I don't think I've actually caught that one on video for you guys yet. So for this one, we're going to come to the left-hand side. What we're going to do is get on this log, and you're going to move forward, and then you're going to jump to this log and jump again. You're going to come over here, we're going to hop on this log, move forward, hop, hop. And always pick one side to walk up. It's coming down the right side pretty heavy. Oh. Not going to survive much more of that. Oh, nope, not going to survive at all. Okay. Well, now I know what we're going to queue up next. I usually win that one, so that was a little embarrassing, but that's alright. Let's see. Oh, that was the Aztec Adventure, right? I want to show you guys how to get through that part. Okay. So, I'd messed up on this one in my last video, so I'm going to show you guys how to do it the right way this time, hopefully. Just like that. Okay, so conveyor conundrum. This is another one where I am going to run up one lane. So you know how I like to stay to the side on some of these. This is one of those, but with this one you also have to continue walking forward. The main reason why we do this is because it keeps us on this edge, and we can slip past a lot of these crates coming down the conveyor. The conveyor does speed up over time, so over time you have to adjust and start walking at a more more vertical angle with your approach. And if you get caught, you have to walk around, which really slows you down. But it's early enough in that I can move forward. I was not paying attention there. I looked at my cell phone because I'd received a text. The last 10 seconds you're going to straight up just be moving backwards, and you want to just do everything that you can to stay on. Like that. That's why I was on the edge, so you could squeeze past those. There you go. These guys are all doing really good. I always like playing with these two. They get on very competitive group. Let's see. I think I'm going to wrap the video up after we do the Aztec Adventure next time. So same strategy as before. Come to these center 4 blocks, and we're going to jump when the lights actually hit the floor. this is still one of my favorite games on here. But as I've mentioned before, I really like the jumping games in the first place. Well, I'm a little confused by why he's not having to jump. Oh, guess that was it. Alright. See, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up after this next one. I'm running out of storage space anyway on my hard drive, so I'm gonna have to go in and clear up some space. I'll just delete some of the older videos. I do really appreciate the fact that you guys are all in here and playing along, watching us just have a lot of fun. And if there's any mini games that I've not covered yet that you're wanting me to do, just post in the comments. I'll do them even if I don't like them. Alright, so same strategy as before. I'm gonna come up over here, hop on this log. Whoa! Never mind. I'm gonna hop on this log, and then we're gonna hop on this log and this one. And then we're gonna hop on this log. And we need to actually get inside this time. Okay. So, no health left. You do not want to get skewed by those. And then hop here. The safest way to get across is jumping here, 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 and then here. Now those sink as you jump on them, so bear that in mind. You cannot wait too long on these at all. And that's how you do it. Aztec Adventure. Alright, well I do appreciate you all watching. I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video up here. As always, post in the comments if you have any questions, comments, if you want to see me do anything. I really appreciate the fact that you watched this video all the way through here. Thanks for playing along, and we'll see you next time.